burn out of our backs, but we could replace it with the time and space of being with God. We could offer our ideas and our explanations, or we could offer our cheek and say, God, I'm out of ideas and explanations, and I need you to change this thing in my life that I'm unwilling to change. Look at the rest of the Lamentations passage now, verse 31 through 33. For men are not cast off by the Lord forever. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion. So great is his unfailing love, for he does not willingly bring affliction to grief to children of men. God doesn't do that because he likes it or he's mad at us. He does it because it's the only way to get our attention. Hey, 3 things that I learned from Ray this week was a way to turn the replacement factor. So here it is. Divert daily. Take a diversion from your former plans and just do an experiment with God. Say, I'm not sure I'm going to give this up, but let's do it your way as opposed to doing it my way this week. Or your diversion could be just 20 minutes of silent prayer somewhere in your day. Making sure that you don't leave the house before you take some time in the Word and prayer. Number 2, a way of replacement, withdraw weekly. I'm almost coming to the point where I would think, unless something seriously happens here at Good Sam and the rest of our community, like really quick, like lightning striking or something like that, I'm really thinking that maybe Sunday isn't the best day for Sabbath anymore. Because, boy, I got to church and now we're going to the potluck. Oh, I left my dish. I got to go home, get the potluck, get back here. Boy, aren't we having fun now? Haven't we slowed down? Aren't we resting? And the day is gone. Get to the class, go to the home Bible study, get home. Oh, exhausted. I'm hard to wait till I can go back to work and get some rest. Or my busy Christian. Abandon annually. You know, this is why we do men's retreat, women's retreat. We try to do things where we can just get out of our context and look at the world. We don't, go to these retreats so guys can be all goofy and, take their shirts off and pound drums and stuff like that. We really don't do that kind of stuff. But it does give us an opportunity to kind of think about what life could really be if I just got out of the way on some kind of annual basis. So I grew up on the generation of Ed Sullivan. And so on the Ed Sullivan Show, I always liked the guy that came and he had those dowels, he had those sticks, right? You know what I'm talking about? And he put plates on them. And he would get the dowel spinning, then he'd get the plate going, and he would, on stage, start another one and go back here. Start another. How far could this guy spread himself out in getting the plates going? And I'm thinking that's very, very similar to kind of what we do. There's the plate of recreation. There's the plate of entertainment. There's the plate of pursuing the toys and maintaining the toys. There's our work. There's the plate of family. There's the plate of health. There's the plate of friendship. There's the plate of the spirit. There's 8 plates that we're constantly trying to keep up on the deal. And here's what you really need to know about the plates. The first 4 plates, recreation, entertainment, taking care of my toys, and buying more toys, and work, those plates are made out of some kind of hard plastic, Melmac, some kind of Tupperware, crazy stuff. If they fall off, they bounce on the floor, and they're fine. But you have plates of family and health and friends and spirit, and those are made out of the finest china in the world. And when those things come off the stick, you know what they're going to do? They're going to bash into a billion pieces. Which plates are we going to attend to? What are we going to do to move this from one thing to the other? We're going to close singing Open the Eyes of My Heart. The team's going to come right now and kind of get us ready for that. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to, in just a moment, I'll ask you to stand. I'm going to want you to stand up. And you can start the exercise now. You just kind of close your eyes and think of one thing you need to see in your life and in your heart that could be offered like your cheek. Just sticking that cheekbone out to God and say, you know, I don't know as much as I thought I knew about that thing when I came in here this morning. In fact, I'm awfully tempted to doubt as to whether I know anything about that at all, and all my justifications and my excuses and my explanations, my vindications for why I do all that have gotten considerably smaller since I sat in the sanctuary. And I'm willing to think that I could let go of those things. And when you let go of that, you can attend to something that you really need to attend to. And then I just want to talk to you as we close this morning about the Hosea passage. I haven't forgotten about it. It's one of my favorite whole passages in the whole Bible. But let's just stand and just as a prayer.